right, this is an answer for the question on the magazine about the click mentality. I will call that because you don't get a great sound. If you have to practice, say, in bulería, that you don't get in one click. So we have to be careful with this thing because you have to compete with you. Don't compete now with others. Otherwise I will have to quit playing, right? Because your question was how to overcome this impatience that we inject on patients, on the process. And then obviously we compare with other players or we compare with the teacher. As I said before, again, I am not the teacher, I am an advanced student only. And the only reason why I am teaching to you now is because I know a little bit more than you. Just that. The teacher is Paco de Lucia. He is the master, not me. Right? So we are following his technique, his process. I never invented these techniques. None of my videos says there Ruben Diaz technique or style. I never invented that. I'm just passing you the message properly. And this means also that we have to be strong enough to overcome the mind. And when mind tells you don't play, do another thing, then I will stay there and I will achieve what I want to achieve. Doesn't matter what happens outside. Otherwise we will blame many things, right? And then we will never achieve what we desire to achieve. But to get a good sound, scale playing, on rhythm, on repertoire, anything you do, you don't do that in a click. And this I tell you because I am 42 now, and in my time when I was young there was no internet, nothing like that. So people, generally we have more focused capabilities. We were focused a lot of time, focused on one subject. Now there is a lot of distractions and you are impatient. And if you are like that, then the result will be that you don't progress, the delay of the outcome is there, or we may not achieve what we want to achieve. So in order to fix that, we need to understand the click mentality. Click mentality is that I think that in a click, if it doesn't happen in a click, because now people go to one website or to other, or yeah, in internet this is the thing that you click one thing and then go to another. In one click you get the product or the service you want to get, right? But in music it doesn't work that way. That's why here a good sound, a good tone, I don't get that in a click. I have to work a lot. But it's worth to do it. Because when you achieve it, the satisfaction you will get from out of that is it already surpassed what we invest in it, in time, money and effort, right? Because we have to make an investment to get better. Now, the other thing is that you be a state and you don't compete with others. If I will compete and think, well, did that sound like Paco de Lucia? No, then I should quit. That's not the proper way to do. I have to compete with me yesterday. How I am playing again. This marvelous symbol of the percentage. This. How much of this I got better today. If I compare this, how I was last week, how I was last month, how I was last year, am I getting much better or I am just, say, stuck? Some people say I am stuck in the same level. That's also not true either, really speaking. I will tell you the truth, this is not true. It's an illusion. You are really going down. If you are not getting up on guitar or you go up or down to really keep the same level, it's not possible. I told you because I tried 35 years. Sometimes I also have issues with the time or with my time of practice. I have to handle things, right? And everybody does have to handle things. But the only solution will be that you have to compare how you were last week and how much you are better now. You compare with you. You don't compare with me, with other players, with other students, with Paco, what speaker. We don't compare like that. Otherwise we will stop playing. And this is the obstacle here, the click mentality. So the really antidote for that is that you become strong enough so that you can pass through the process and enjoy the process of learning. Learning in itself is a joyful experience because you learned, and that's what keeps me alive. I am learning also every day. I try to learn different things, and that's why I have joy also to share it, because those things we share then might become magnified, right? And this is what we are searching for. Joyful experience through music. So very important that you keep competing with you. Therefore, it's important to have an assessment, and therefore it's important to have just written there. Last month I played the scales for the tapado, for the rhythm things at this and this speed. Now I'm doing this and that. So then you will see where you are. But to do that, you have to still continue following the program, the study program. So obstacles will be there. Nobody told you that this is free of obstacles, but I tell you one thing, it is worth to get there. And only way you can really know it is when you will experience it. By don't giving up and avoiding this click mentality. Some things just does not come in a click, but still are worth to wait for.